Former Union Home Secretary Ajay Kumar Bhalla takes oath as 19th Governor of Manipur at Ras Bhavan in Imphal. His apology was only towards the victims of the conflict, not to the terrorists, asserts Chief Minister N. Biren. And Manipur Congress submits strong criticism against Chief Minister N. Biren for attributing the ongoing conflict in Manipur to the Congress party. Hello and welcome. You are watching ISCOM Primetime English News. This is Nancy giving you the news in details. Ajay Kumar Bhalla today took oath as the 19th Governor of Manipur. Bhalla was administered the oath of office by Manipur High Court Chief Justice D. Krishna Kumar. He inspected the guard of honor by personnel of Manipur Rifles. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, Council of Ministers, MLAs, Rajya Sabha MP Lesemba Sana Jauba, CLP leader Okram Ibobi, MPCC President Kaisam Megachandra, Chief Secretary, Security Advisor, DGP and top-ranking officials of Army and Assam Rifles, among others, took part in the oath-taking ceremony. The reshuffle comes in the midst of the ongoing ethnic violence that has plagued the northeastern states since May 2023. Bhalla replaces Laxman Prasad Acharya, who held a Manipur post since July 2023. President Draupadi Murmu had approved the appointment. Bhalla, who has the rare distinction of being the longest-serving Union Home Secretary, completed his 5-year tenure in August last year. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, after attending the swearing-in ceremony, strongly reacted the Congress statement with respect to his recent apologies for the Manipur crisis. He said that his sorry was to victims of conflict but not to terrorists. Responding to a media query asked on the sidelines of the oath-taking ceremony of the newly appointed Governor of Manipur, Ajay Kumar Bhalla, he alleged that the Congress party is the creator of the ongoing crisis. As such, they wouldn't want to bring peace and normalcy in the state. Adding on, the Chief Minister said that the Congress party can say anything. They can even say that the sun is the moon. His recent apology for the Manipur crisis was to victims of the unfortunate incident who have lost their loved ones and displaced persons. Why he should apologize to terrorists, he asked. On the other hand, he expressed high appreciation for appointing a full-fledged governor of Manipur by the central government and stated that sending an intelligent and competent person as governor of Manipur during this trying time to Manipur shows the serious concern of the central government in solving the problem of Manipur.
From the people of the Manipur and the side government and from my personnel, I wholeheartedly welcome the Ajay Bhalla ji. He is a good and a dynamic person who knows the ground reality and the ground situation of the entire India, particularly the Northeast, and in particular Manipur situation he know very well. With his appointment as the governor of the state, I fully believe that normalcy and peace will be restored in the state of Manipur as earlier. Opposition will say sun is moon. That doesn't have any ideology. What I said was totally an apology and a sadness expression, my sadness and a grave towards the victims, those who are suffering peoples, those who are lost someone, loved one. I'm seeking apology to them as on humanitarian. I'm seeking saying sorry to them, not to anybody. Why I should say sorry to the terrorists? No, I'm saying sorry to those innocent people who died, who lost their loved one, who displaced from their homes. That's the things. Thank you.
The Manipur Congress has strongly criticized the state government led by Chief Minister N. Biren Singh for attributing the ongoing conflict in Manipur to the Congress party. The Congress leaders have urged the government to refrain from making unfounded allegations and instead focused on establishing lasting peace and resolving the crisis. During a press conference at the Congress Bhavan, former Manipur Chief Minister Okram Ibobi Singh expressed his disappointment over the government's continuous blaming of the Congress for the Manipur conflict. He emphasized that the government should concentrate on resolving the issue rather than engaging in baseless accusations. He said the government's inability to maintain law and order has caused significant distress among the people. However, instead of addressing this, they are absurdly blaming the previous Congress government. Ibobi further criticized the current government's claims that the infiltration of illegal immigrants and the signing of the suspensions of operations agreement with Kuki militants during the Congress regime are the root causes of the conflict. He clarified that the Congress had initiated border fencing along the Indo-Myanmar border as early as 2011. The Indian government had approved 30.96 crore rupees for fencing a 10-kilometer stretch, and 16.38 crore rupees was released to the Border Roads Organization. By 2013-2014, 4.079 kilometer stretch of fencing was completed, but work was halted due to the local agitations requiring a resurvey of the boundary line between border pillars 79 and 81. The Congress government began the border fencing work, yet the present government claims all credit for it. Referring to a recent Ministry of Home Affairs report, Ibobi highlighted that Manipur shares a 398 kilometers boundary with Myanmar. Of this, a 10.023 kilometers stretch at Moreh has been assigned to the Border Roads Organization with 6.812 kilometers completed. The report indicates only a 2.733 kilometer increase in fencing from 2014 to 2023, when the BJP has been in power both at the center and state. The Indo-Myanmar border in Manipur remains porous along 388 kilometers. He wanted to know as to how the current government can claim to have stopped illegal immigrations. Ibobi also pointed out that the central government has acknowledged the influx of illegal immigrants into Manipur due to the political crisis in Myanmar since 2021. However, the state government continues to blame the Congress for these issues. While mentioning that the Sioux agreement with Kuki militants was signed in 2008 during the Congress regime, he asks as to why the current government, both at the center and state, now in their third and second terms respectively, can't address the issues if there are violations of the agreement's ground rules.
Now this BJP government started from 2017. During their period, huge illegal immigrants started entering in India's border, that is Manipur. This present chief minister is blaming. Whatever happened here in Manipur today is because of the earlier Congress government signing of suspension of operation. But we would like to say that this tripartite talk, government of India is involved. If there is anything wrong in the ground rule of the SHU and the SHU agreement, they can take action and they can abrogate, they can withdraw. Instead of doing their duty, they are always trying to blame to the earlier government.
Nationalist Congress Party (NCP) is going to submit a 7-point memorandum to the Prime Minister, Union Home Minister as well as the new Governor of Manipur to immediately restore normalcy in the Manipur. Northeast in charge of NCP, Sanjay Prajapati, who is on a 2-day visit to the strife-torn state of Manipur while briefing media at Imphal, said that NCP National Working President Praful Patel, along with the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Ajit Pawar, is going to submit a memorandum to the Prime Minister and Home Minister. NCP demands the restoration of peace in the state and also demands free movement of vehicles on the 2 national highways of Manipur. Sanjay Prajapati said that the party is not after the political milieu for NCP but for the early solution on the conflict between the 2 communities.
हमारी पार्टी का मुद्दा जो विशेष रहेगा कि मणिपुर की जनता को न्याय मिलना चाहिए और मणिपुर में जो फ्रैक्शन फैला हुआ है, शांति, पीस हमको चाहिए। और आने वाले चुनाव के लिए अभी हमने खाका तैयार कर लिया है कि हमने स्टेट की पूरी बॉडी जो है, हमारे 6-7 डिपार्टमेंट हैं, जैसे महिला मोर्चा हो गया, यूथ हो गया, स्टूडेंट हो गया, किसान मोर्चा हो गया, माइनॉरिटी हो गया, एसटी एससी हो गया, उस पे हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं। अभी हम इलेक्शन की बात नहीं कर रहे, अभी हम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पे काम करेंगे। 25 के अंदर में ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को हम जमीन पे धरातल तक लेके जाएंगे, ब्लॉक तक लेके जाएंगे, प्रखंड तक लेके जाएंगे, क्योंकि जब तक हमारा ग्रास रूट मजबूत नहीं होगा, हम इलेक्शन की बात ना करें तो अच्छा ही होगा।
Manipur's Kuki Zoo Council has announced a reason-wide economic blockade across all Kuki Zoo inhabited districts of the state, a move aimed at protesting against alleged disregard for tribal rights and dignity. The blockade, effective from midnight on January 2nd until 2 a.m. on January 4th, will restrict vehicular movement and the transportation of essential commodities through these areas. The Council has urged all tribes, civil society groups, and organizations within Kuki Zoo communities to stand united in demanding justice and resisting what they describe as systematic operations. This announcement follows the Kuki Zoo Council's full endorsement of the Committee on Tribal Unity's call for a total shutdown in Kangpokpi district and mass public protest at Kangpokpi district headquarters today. A key demand includes the immediate withdrawal of central forces stationed in Saibol, reflecting the growing tensions between tribal communities and government authorities. The Kuki Zoo Council emphasized that the blockade represents a collective cry against indifference and operations, calling on all affected communities to unite in solidarity for justice. The Committee on Tribal Unity, KOTU, has extended the total shutdown in Kangpokpi district for another 24 hours as a stand against the alleged injustice done by the state government. This decision comes in response to the state government's continued indifference during the initial 12-hour shutdown, which began at 2 p.m. on 2nd January and ended at 2 a.m. on 3rd January. The extended shutdown that commenced at 2 a.m. this morning will continue until 2 a.m. on 4th January. KOTU, in a press statement, asserted that this is not merely a protest but a resolute stand against the alleged blatant disregard for tribal rights and dignity. It also organized a mass protest at Kangpokpi district headquarters starting at 11 this morning. Hundreds gathered in protest against the deployment of Central Security Forces to Saibol, stating that it disrupts peace and undermines the very fabric of the Kuki Zoo tribal existence. Kuki Inpi Technopole led hundreds to stage a sit-in protest at Moray Youth Club campus in protest against alleged violence by Central Forces against Kuki Zoo women at Saibol village. Protesters demanded accountability and justice following reports of injuries caused during the incident. Community leaders accused Central Forces, including the CRPF and BSF, of bias and alleged collaboration with Meitei armed groups. Spokesperson of Kuki Inpi Technopole, Thangmin Lent Mate, criticized the forces, stating if the Central Forces act as aggressors, they should set their uniforms and face the Kukis directly. President of Kuki Women's Union and Human Rights Moray, Teresa Lingney Kim, condemned the incident, calling it intolerable and urging action against those responsible. Leaders from the Hill Tribal Council Moray and Kuki Chief Association Technopole echoed the concerns, warning that such incidents undermine trust in Central Forces. Manipur police arrested one individual, namely Mohammad Abdul Matalib, who was found carrying approximately 10.2 kilograms of suspected WY tablets from Palel Mamang Lekai along Palel Chandal Road in Kakching district yesterday. The police informed that the arrested person is a Manipur police personnel. In another incident, Manipur police arrested one cadre of proscribed group KCP PWG from Bijoypur Mathaklaikai in Kaching district yesterday. The arrested person has been identified as Mayengbam Momocha Maitei, age 42 years. Police seized one mobile phone from his possessions. Security forces conducted such operations and area dominations in the fringe and vulnerable areas of hills and valley districts. During a search operations at Saibo village forest areas in Churachandpur district, security forces recovered one SLR with magazine, 3 SBBL country-made, 2 9mm pistols with magazines, 3 7.62 mm live rounds and 4 live ammunitions of SBBL. Tremors of a moderate earthquake measuring 5.1 on the Richter scale was felt in parts of Assam and a few other regions this morning. The epicenter of the quake was located in Myanmar, according to the reports of the National Center for Seismology. The NCS stated that the earthquake struck at a depth of 127 km at 2 minutes past 10 this morning. The epicenter was located at latitude 24.92 north and longitude 94.97 east, while reports suggest that the earthquake was also felt in other northeastern states, including Manipur. No immediate reports of casualties or property damage have surfaced following the quake. Earlier on January 2nd, an earthquake of magnitude 3.9 struck western and southwestern Sikkim, causing mild tremors in the region. Youth Affairs and Sports Officer of Taubal District, Devan Morangtem, has informed all the youth centers of the Taubal District that the Office of the District Youth Affairs and Sports is going to organize a District Youth Exchange program from 7th January to 9th January 2025. The program is being organized by the Youth Affairs and Sports Office of Taubal and Chandal District. It will be held at Khongzom Mega Tourist, Keba Ching Khongzom. All the concerned caretakers have also been requested to nominate 3 youths from their respective youth centers for the program. Now the headlines once again. Former Union Home Secretary Ajay Kumar Bhala takes oath as 19th Governor of Manipur at Raj Bhavan in Imphal. His apology was only towards the victims of the conflict, not to the terrorists, asserts Chief Minister N. Biren. And Manipur Congress submits strong criticism against Chief Minister N. Biren for attributing the ongoing conflict in Manipur to the Congress party. Now that's all for today's bulletin. Thank you for watching ISCOM Primetime English News. Have a good night.